There is always a calm before the storm, but then so is there another calm after the storm.
So Justin Bieber is taking the mic, and this time he's telling the world everything, from the horrid reality he had to put up with under Diddy's care to learning that his freak-off tapes were sold to the highest bidder. For years, there have been speculations about the young singer suffering at Diddy's hands, and though it didn't seem like Justin would ever talk about his experiences, he has finally gathered the courage. Now, however, with Diddy's recent arrest, it didn't seem like the singer had much of a choice since the truth was expected to come out during the trial. Still, he's simply trying to take control of the narrative. Just what truth did Justin reveal? And does he have proof of what Diddy did to him? Here's everything we know.
This is a white party. This is a P. Diddy white party. Shocked.
Justin Bieber's horrid trauma. So Justin didn't exactly sign with Diddy during the start of his career. He was signed to Usher instead, who brought him to Diddy, allegedly, which is why a lot of fans have been on Usher's case for continuing the cycle of mistreatment. It all started when talent agent Scooter Braun came across a video of Justin singing a Now cover on YouTube in 2007. He thought the young boy had potential, so he reached out to his mother, Patty Mallette. Now, Patty had no intention of sending her son away. As a single mom, she had the responsibility of looking after Justin on her own, and she wasn't about to mess it up by trusting some singers with his care. However, Scooter was persistent, which should have been the first red flag, and eventually Patty caved in. So, the next thing 13-year-old Justin knew, he was on a plane to Atlanta, recording demo tapes with Scooter. A week later, Justin was singing for Usher, and he was an instant fan. In the end, Justin ended up signing with Raymond Braun Media Group, a joint venture between Braun and Usher, and this is where everything started going wrong. To be fair, Justin wasn't sent off to Diddy's infamous flavor camp, but according to Jaguar Wright, Diddy did have his eyes on him, and Usher made sure his mentor got what he wanted.
But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in, discovered it, and managed him, and got custody of him, and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler.
And it seems like she's right on the nose with her accusations. With the Diddy allegations coming to light, fans managed to uncover some seriously disturbing footage documenting the weird interactions between him and the young singer. Back in 2009, when Justin was only 15 and Diddy was 40, they spent 48 hours together, and Justin uploaded a vlog online.
Yo, Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know.
The video left fans all kinds of disturbed, especially when Diddy said he couldn't talk about what the two of them were planning to do.
We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
Though Justin was only with Diddy for 48 hours, it seems like he traumatized him for life, because the next time these two got together for a video, Justin looked spooked. Back in 2010, Diddy stopped by Justin's recording studio for a quick chat, and he grilled the singer about not staying in touch. Fans thought it was weird that a 41-year-old wanted to text a 16-year-old.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
What's worse is that Justin spent a good part of his youth trying to undo the damage that Diddy did, but it seems like it's an uphill climb for him. A video of Justin with Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. recently ended up on the internet, which raised some serious eyebrows. Now, fans can't exactly tell what's going on in the video, but they couldn't shake the feeling that it was seriously wrong, the kind of stuff you'd see go down at a Diddy party only. And Jaguar Wright confirmed those suspicions.
And then I think about
that really disturbing footage of Bieber and Odell Beckham and Trump.
Yes.
Like, and Trey's like literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
Dribbling. Now what they're gonna try to say is, no, Justin Bieber was just doing a line of coke. No, he didn't mess with his nose when he
He
came
was
up.
doing a line of coke with his mouth.
However, Justin can't be blamed for acting this way. He was exposed to this kind of lifestyle at a young age, and a big part of him probably still wrestles with leaving behind that way of life. And if you think it should be easy, well, don't forget that the singer struggled with addiction for a good part of his life.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything, and it was just an escape from.
And Diddy might be the person to blame for this as well. The former music mogul has been accused of mixing illegal substances in the drinks of everyone who attended his parties, and there's no way that a young Justin would have known to watch out for that. In fact, there's this really disturbing video of Diddy and the game forcing Justin to drink up while he looks almost incapacitated. However, the good news is that Justin's grown up now, and he finally sees all the issues for what they are. He's been working on his mental health, and he's even sober. More importantly, he feels strongly about protecting other young artists in the industry so they don't have to go through what he did. Back in 2020, Justin got emotional during his interview with radio DJ Zane Lowe while talking about how he wanted to protect Billie Eilish, and a lot of folks watching the clip felt like he was being real. It wasn't a show for the cameras, but Justin reliving his trauma and breaking down in front of everyone.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her, but yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me,
And it seems like Justin's been having a lot of these moments more recently. The singer sparked concern when he uploaded a few pictures of himself crying on his Instagram. A lot of fans thought that there might be something going on at home with his wife. However, after racking their brains a bit more, internet detectives concluded that it might have something to do with Diddy's house being raided instead, since the pictures were posted in April, a few days after the raid. Back then, there were rumors going around that the feds had managed to get their hands on the freak-off tapes during the raid, and that might have been upsetting for Justin. You see, on top of living with his devastating trauma, Justin recently had to stomach a gut-wrenching truth. Apparently, Diddy made millions from his freak-off tapes. According to a recent report from News Nation, the former music mogul was in the business of recording and selling these tapes, and he did it to everyone. As per the report, a huge female artist was also involved in his explicit acts that were recorded at his Atlanta home. Attorney Ariel Mitchell, who is currently representing the anonymous star, said there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood being shopped around. Speaking about the tape featuring her client in particular, she said, "This was in his Atlanta home, and it does seem like the person isn't looking into the video. I can tell the video was blank." She also said that her client was violated by the music mogul back in 2018 after he mixed something in her drink, and once she was rendered incapable, he asked another male to join in while he watched, though the identity of the female star remains unknown. Her lawyer did say that she's more high profile than Sean Diddy Combs himself, and if it happened to someone like her, there's a high chance that Justin's tapes were leaked as well. What's interesting is that Justin might have tried to tell us about his trauma. With the Diddy situation coming to light, a lot of folks have been analyzing the pop singer's behavior over the years. And most fans think Justin did leave clues. The 2020 music video for Yummy in particular has drawn significant attention. One TikToker took on the job of analyzing the music video, and she raised some interesting points. The video starts with Justin joining a group of Hollywood elite at the table with a bunch of kids playing instruments in the background. There's a sandwich in front of the singer that resembles a fort with a huge red cherry behind it. According to the TikToker, the sandwich symbolizes Justin losing his innocence.
One thing I want you to notice though is this. Look at this sandwich. Just look at the placement of the bread. So this is a better picture of the bread. Why would his sandwich be placed like that? The bread is set up like a shield almost. If you take a closer look at the sandwich, there's actually a cherry there. So the bread is set up to protect the cherry.
Others think that Justin was trying to hint at Diddy's infamous white parties, where guests were served fruits. Sometime later in the video, the sandwich is turned around and almost looks like a face, hinting that Justin has been corrupted by those sitting around him.
Here's a better look of that sandwich. It looks like a face with a tongue sticking out, like a pickle, and also olives on the sandwich, and the cherry is black, which may indicate that it's rotten.
A few scenes later, the lights go out, and a bunch of women jump out and dance to the music. It's obvious what Justin is trying to imply here. However, the most concerning part came up towards the end of the video when fans noticed that one of the kid dancers from before had thrown their dress on the floor.
So this red outfit is the same outfit that the young girl playing an instrument in the beginning was wearing, insinuating that she is no longer wearing that outfit and not around right now. Just as a reminder, this is the girl from the beginning. That face is not the face of someone who is over 18 years old, okay? I also think it's interesting that she's a musician in this scenario.
And there was also a picture of a plate with Justin's baby face on it that sealed the deal for the TikToker.
End of the music video, the cleared plate with Justin's baby face on it. Yummy. No words. It's just so sad to me that he's been really screaming this for such a long time.
With the TikTok going viral, most fans seem to agree with the analysis. One person wrote, when he was promoting the song, he only posted younger photos of himself. I'm pretty sure meanwhile, another person wrote, he came through the kitchen because he wasn't a guest, he was a dish to be served. And so, with Justin's trauma coming to light, fans have been waiting for the singer to come forward. However, the pop singer won't be speaking up, at least not at the moment. According to one insider, Bieber has been completely thrown by the harrowing allegations and is grappling to make sense of them, especially given that he collaborated with Diddy less than a year ago. Apparently, Bieber is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he has shut off so many people who helped to make him who he is. We're very close to Diddy, and it has completely thrown him. The insider also revealed that Bieber deeply regrets having collaborated with the music mogul and would never have done so had he known the allegations that have since come to light. They also said he had a long break from Diddy when he believes most of this took place, and he had distanced himself from him. And here's where things get even more concerning. Justin had been away from the spotlight for a while recently, given the birth of his son, but he made a public appearance outside a restaurant in Los Angeles, and it didn't look like he was in the right headspace. He had a baseball cap on, with his eyes hidden behind black shades. Meanwhile, his wife Hailey Bieber walked ahead of him. Fans think she was protective of Justin as she led the way with security guards on all sides. That said, it seems like the recent situation is taking a toll on the marriage. Hailey was spotted having a girls' night out with her best friend, Kendall Jenner. It seemed like the model was leaning on Jenner for support during these trying times. According to one source, Justin feels like there is no one that he can talk to that understands, and to be honest, he doesn't even fully understand. Justin is stressed right now. He has a baby boy and is trying to be a good dad without having anything to reference what a good father is. The insider also said Diddy could not have happened at a worse time, as he is trying to experience the joy of being a father with the pain of having to deal with all of this. And so, Justin is struggling to communicate with his wife during this difficult time, who probably didn't go through the same thing as him. On the bright side, Justin does have his family's support. His father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin in particular, seems to be angry on his behalf.
You have heard the expression, the calm before the storm. There is always a calm before the storm, but then so is there another calm after the storm.
Papa Baldwin didn't drop any names, but most fans on the internet think he was talking about the Diddy situation. One person commented, "Yeah, he's crazy, but he knows some. I believe he knows a lot. The rabbit hole is deep." And so, fans are not sure about where Justin stands right now. He's obviously struggling to come to terms with his trauma. He thought he had tucked it away in a corner where no one could learn about it, but Diddy's arrest means that his story is going to come out whether he's ready or not. However, the real question here is, will Justin be asked to testify in court? Well, he could be. Former prosecutor Nima Rahmani used Jay-Z as an example to explain how the situation could go down for everyone tied to Diddy. If Jay-Z is just a witness who didn't participate in the sexual acts, he may be subpoenaed at trial, but I don't think he will be subpoenaed. If he was a participant, he'll either be charged or not called to testify. And so, Justin's got a long and difficult road ahead of him. Most fans think that the singer should be left alone since he's got a lot to process. One person commented, "Bieber is a victim, and we should treat him as such. Poor guy is probably embarrassed on a level most of us can't understand." Meanwhile, another person commented, "I feel so sad for Justin. He just became a dad, and he should be enjoying his new baby and wife. Hope he doesn't pay any attention to this Diddy fiasco." For now, people need to stop saying he needs to come forward and speak out. You can't force a victim to talk about that unless they choose to. But what do you think of the situation? Do you think Justin will come forward with his story? Will he be asked to testify? Let us know in the comments section below.